Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. So, we have a two-part pick a card. Well, actually, it's pick a drawing. So, I have drawn 11 things, okay? And so I just want you, but here's the thing, is only number 1 through 5 are going to be on YouTube. So actually, let me do something here. Hold up. Hey. Okay, what I'm going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, folks. Should have been more prepared. Okay. So, 1 through 5. This is number 1 up here. Okay. Number 2. Number 3 is the flower. Number 4 is the dolphin. And number 5 is this, like, beetle bug vehicle. Okay. So, there we go. I will give you a few minutes to... The rest of them I will be posting on Patreon. Sorry, just following my guidance on what to do. So if you would like to join us over there, you're more than welcome. If you don't join us, that's also a-okay. Excuse me, I still love you all so very much. But anyways, okay, so yeah, just go to whichever one you are intuitively guided to, and let's get it going. Let's get it popping. This is going to be a long reading for me. So, okay, so pile number 1, or a picture number 1. Oh, I need to timestamp this. Hello. Okay. Sorry. We're going to do 222, because I think that was pretty much when I started it. Okay. 222. 2, 3, 4. All right, sorry. Pile number 1. So the picture is, you can kind of use your own perception here, okay? But when I was drawing it, I really kind of was, it's kind of like a chair. But a chair that like is 2 pieces to a puzzle. It's like, I feel like it's a 2-seater, like 2 people can sit in this chair, okay? So I kind of called it like the puzzle chair, all right? And then, so I knew this was going to happen. There's construction people outside. He's like, get off the lawn. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Lay in bed. Go night-night for just a wee little bit, okay? Let's go night-night for just a little bit, okay? You're such a good boy. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I looked up, I Googled some meanings, and obviously we're going to channel some things here. So puzzle is mental challenge or a problem, anything you are trying to achieve. Okay, those are the 2 different meanings of puzzle, or the 2 that were really drawn out to me. And then chair, we have successful resolutions of spiritual matters, authority, rulership, and judgment here. Okay, and because a chair is like a puzzle coming back together, I feel like, or like the pieces are together here, I feel like that might be significant. Okay, also the fact that it's a chair for 2 people might be significant, like some sort of you could have been going through some sort of like challenge as far as a certain relationship dynamic, as far as like maybe even like setting boundaries, or like really knowing where to draw the line, or like you know, this would be like a relationship challenge, one that has there's lots of different cords and ties to this person, whether it be like through other relationships or things that you guys have done together, created together. It could be like a business, it could be like I don't know, but it feels like there's and there could have been just some sort of like challenge that arose in this connection, okay? And I feel like there is resolution here, okay? It was definitely, I feel like, a spiritual, something spiritual, okay, about this, about the challenge between you and somebody, okay? Whether it be alignment or something like that. Let's get some cards on it and see what it is that pile 1 needs to know here. Yeah, we have chakra clearing. This resolution could be coming to an end, but it doesn't mean that you two are are coming back together also. So just keep that in mind, okay? Because I am seeing too, there is this energy of like, one of the seats being, if there's an energy, a body in one seat, one of the seats being empty, but not for long here. Yeah, we have heart activation, pile 1. Archangels, transformation, soulmates, awakening. Yeah, so you really could be coming back with somebody here, okay? There was a spiritual, the archangels came out. This is definitely divinely led, okay? This resolution, okay? Again, they're telling me more than a resolution, it's a transformation here, okay? With soulmates underneath that. Okay, tell me more. Again, soulmates are, they aren't always romantic, right? You could have a pet that's a soulmate. You could have a best friend or something like that that's a soulmate as well. So just keep that in mind, whoever is on your mind, okay? All right. Tell me more for pile 1 about this resolution, about this, this is something that I feel like you've been desiring or somebody else has been desiring. There's been a lot of signs and synchronicities about this, okay? Water signs might be significant. Yeah, this is somebody that you maybe possibly already like feel like you've been on some sort of like sacred journey with, right? You've kind of been getting the hints of like, yeah, so, and there is some sort of, okay. Tell me more. Yeah, we have keeping the faith, divine feminine. For a lot of you, yeah, chakra clearing. For a lot of you, this is a resolution that's kind of going on within you here, okay? Like almost, how sometimes we have to like forgive people without them apologizing or anything like that. We just need to take it upon ourselves to do that. Yeah. For a lot of you, this is kind of what's happening. You're like calling a piece of you back here. Okay, there's almost like this seat here, right? It was like still being taken up by somebody else. You know what I mean? And there's like this energy of calling that energy back, and so now it's very obvious that there is an empty seat next to you, whereas maybe before you were giving the energy like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like it was filled, whether it was taken up by, an ex or, an old friend or, family member or something like that. It feels like this heart activation is, especially, there also this energy too of some sort of activation in your, and I feel like in your solar plexus, maybe even your sacral chakra here, and we have chakra clearing. Okay, this is, balancing some things out here, yin and yang. We have ride or die here. Yeah, so again, the way this aligns with all of you is going to be different. Some of you are, you know, you've already gotten your seat back and there's somebody that's coming to fill it. For others of you that's, you know, I don't know. Look, soulmates came out with this ride or die. So pile one, we have water sign again, sacred journey, stormy skies, liberation, big adventure, balancing egos. Yeah, you've been on this you've been on a spiritual journey with somebody, and it's very funny because, you know, we're talking about the challenges here, okay? But some of you are coming back together with this person, okay? All right. Yeah. Communication. Expect some sort of communication here. Okay. This was the one. And then we've got best friends under that. We've got ride or die here. Okay. This person has been going through like a dark night of the soul. They've been finding themselves. Okay. So where there's been challenges, there's going to be communication to kind of clear some things up here between you and this person. Okay. All right. Pile one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. Okay. Anyways, I love that for you. Thank you so much for being here with us, Pile One. And we'll talk soon. Pile two. Okay, if you chose this little thing down here, okay, if you were drawn to that, okay, so it's really giving like filing cabinet, but something that would be off of like I'm hearing The Wizard of Oz, but that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so those two just might be significant, but you know, like how things are a little bit funky in Alice in Wonderland, you know what I mean? Shapes and sizes and things like that. That's what this is giving me, like filing cabinet. Okay, so the thing that I looked up all of these also, as well as whatever intuitive messages that come through here. So it says thoughts and ideas that can be recalled at any time. So pile two, there is this energy of, I feel like you are either being called to, or you are just naturally desiring. There's like this energy of like, I don't know if you're energetically like surfing through some sort of filing cabinet. There could actually be an actual filing cabinet that you're going through here, but I feel like you are either recalling some information, or you are like, it looks like you're looking for something very specific, pile two, okay? Or somebody else is looking for something very specific here, okay? Yeah, we have eternal wisdom with waves of changes. There is this energy too of like, you know, we put things in the filing cabinet when we don't need to look at them anymore, right? When we just need to like save them for reference or something like that. So there's something that maybe needs to be put into the filing cabinet. Yeah, and as I say that, we have the surrender here, okay? Yeah, I don't know why I heard the Funkadelic filing cabinet, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. Okay, surrender came out. Okay, yeah, there's something that we need to file away here. Okay, now we have soulmates, which this is exactly the opposite of file one. That's so funny. Balancing ego, broken open. There's an energy of We have nightmares with liberation. Okay. So nightmares makes a lot of sense with liberation, because this is you being able to really move past the past, and really putting some things away, things that may have been like actually causing nightmares, things that may have really been slowing you down, things that have been, this is helping you to surrender here, okay? You are learning how to naturally like surrender and to like release whatever is attached to the ego that has got you, that will keep you holding on to these experiences, or these memories, or these whatever it is. It feels like out of protection, right? It feels like out of keeping possibly your inner child safe here, okay? But there is this energy of you, look, we have enlightenment here, of you allowing yourself to file these things away and like open yourself up to, because I feel like there's this energy of pile 2. It almost feels like you've been holding yourself back in some area, right? You have some sort of burning passion, desire to go after something, or someone possibly, but it's like there's something from the past, something that you've been holding on to has been holding you back. And it makes me feel like by finally like kind of putting these things in the cabinet, closing it up, and and just moving forward, surrendering to this here. It's not only like, this is like tapping into more than just like going after a certain dream, or like one thing. This is tapping into a whole different timeline. This isn't this funkadelic filing cabinet is no game, okay? Like, I'm telling you, I feel like pile 2, if you pick this, you are in the process of like literally changing. I almost want to say, like, I don't necessarily want to say like your whole existence, but like kind of like completely reformed here in some type of way, okay? There is this energy of surrendering like a romantic relationship here. Maybe you did this in the past, or maybe you need to do this. Maybe this is part of it. And focusing on self-love for some of you, okay? But yeah. We have inner strength that came out. So we have self-love with marriage vows. That's very interesting with the ride or die. Hidden treasure out of the darkness, the world. Yeah. What else for pile 2? Out of the darkness in the world. Came back out. This is going to seem very, with the world and like out of the darkness, there's something, it's like, again, like it almost feels like your whole world shifts and changes, okay? But like, there is also too of like, what are the chances? You know what I mean? Like, there's just, I feel like there may be a lot of things that start happening for you, pile 2. That again, it feels like, yeah, with this enlightenment, it's like, what what are the chances of that? Like, what are the chances? You know, I feel like you may find yourself like thinking or saying this like quite a bit, okay? And it's like, you know, the chances are that you are like manifesting this reality here, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Soul window, divine feminine, higher self. Yeah, there's like this energy of like tapping, you know, again, it's like by filing something away, a belief system, a version of you, history, past, something here, okay? You're tapping into this, to what lies beneath all of that. All of those projections and lower vibrational judgments and things, whether they came from yourself or from others, or, you know, there just is, it seems like, and even putting certain people to rest, it's putting versions of yourself to rest. And maybe even like romantic situations, right? Like for some of you, this is like putting, letting the past be in the past, right? Not holding, there could be some sort of, new partner in your existence, but maybe you're being very resistant here because of something that has happened in the past. And the divine is saying it's okay to go ahead and file that away, okay? Yeah. Heart activation. High vibes. Divine partnership. Late night talks. Okay? Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it there, pile 2. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay, pile 3, if you chose this flower here, okay, it's kind of like a sunflower. The stem is really thick though, and I think that that's significant. I don't usually draw them that thick. One night I was just kind of like channeling these drawings. So, and they're typical doodles for me, but actually not all of them. Okay. But anyways, okay. So yeah, it is definitely a sunflower because it has the seeds in the middle here. And there is like this shading, but I'm really drawn to how thick the stalk is. Like that makes me feel like there's something about a very solid foundation, okay, for you, pile 3. So we have the sunflower. It represents enlightenment, spiritual awakening, and personal growth, okay? So there is something growing in your foundation. There is something like growing. There's some sort of awakening when it comes to your foundation, when it comes to your roots. Also, when I feel like when it comes to your past, your history, maybe even like your heritage or your lineage here, pile 3, there, yeah, the archangels, it feels like there is something that's being made clear here, about, look, your spirit guides, I'm telling you, okay, about those that help you on this journey, that help guide you through this journey, where you come from, okay? Maybe something about the mountains here, okay? But maybe even who some of your passed over loved ones are. There is also too this energy of butterfly effect, that not only who these people are, But also too, it's like maybe why you're experiencing some of the things that you're experiencing, something about your lineage on maybe some sort of history on the bloodline to help you kind of understand maybe something that you might be experiencing at this time. It does feel like it could be something that maybe you feel tied down to, or you feel like it holds you back, or you feel like it's something that you maybe almost feel bound to, right? You have a hard time releasing it. Okay, I feel like you may be getting some sort of clarity around what this is, right? Where it is on the lineage, what it's attached to, and why you are struggling with it, or what can help you move through this, right? But it does feel like there is a little bit of sense of like karma, and maybe understanding, and maybe, you know, things that you've experienced, but also things that maybe even other people in your family have experienced as well, from maybe, you know, because this does feel like some sort of like ancient memory. Okay, so you know, spiritual enlightenment, inner child here. You know, this, especially again with the butterfly effect, this, you know, this feels like it goes pretty far back, to be honest with you. Moon phases, the world, right? These are like, I feel like these are, it's, yeah, okay. So tell me more. Somehow these ancient memories are helping you with your inner child, helping you to understand your true nature. Pile 3. Liberation. Yep. It's making you, it's building your confidence. It's helping you to understand yourself at a deeper level. It's also giving a lot of inspiration, I feel. It's showing you a direction. Or just giving you this, it's like not to say that there's necessarily an adventure to go with this, right? But it is giving you, it's like a missing piece. It's like, yeah, there's some sort of like understanding that's helping you to like move forward here, right? And for some reason it feels like it could be tied into like pieces and parts of you that maybe you like misused or something like that in the past. It could be just this like burn, this desire. I'm really picking up on possibly like a warrior energy here, okay? You know, just but I feel like you're awakening to who you are, who you've always been, and why that energy, why this Mars energy, this action energy, okay, has always been like kind of a prevalent part of you, okay? There, it's like this, you know, I feel like you're a very passionate person. You know what I mean? It's like there's something about you going out and getting and taking care of things, and like kind of being the warrior. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it does seem that there is a divine masculine that is going through a transformation here, okay? Clearing out some karmic ties with some major endings, because there has been some sort of enlightenment, okay? This person is going through some sort of enlightenment here. I heard one love, one house. Isn't that, I don't know. Fire signs, fireworks, yin and yang. And then we have archangels. Yeah, you know what? Some of you have always been this like warrior princess, okay, whoever you are. And it's like this energy of like, you know, in communities and stuff when you know, the leader's daughter does, you know, wants to be, you know, as this like warrior and is always out and, you know, doing whatever, right? Quick, you know, there's just something about that. I don't know what it is. It's just something about, um, you know, for some of you, it's going to make sense, that energy of like, you know, somebody that people think that they shouldn't take things into their own hands, takes things into their own hands, right? And they typically always come out on top with this fireworks energy here. So yeah, with the fire and the yin and yang, like this is in the burning wish here. This is, I'm talking to somebody who's very passionate, okay? And so there is this enlightenment that I think that is coming through, because I feel like it's possible that when you were younger, your passion was like dimmed, right? It was like, you know, somebody was like, you got to turn that way the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. And your spirit guides have been helping you to turn it way back up, okay? Because it's just this unique part of you that's like needed now, okay? So yeah, that's what this feels like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, being broken open here, okay? Your ancestors, these like Passover loved ones, this energy, something here, okay? And so, but again, I feel like it's tied into your roots. I feel like it's tied into, you know, this is going to help you feel much stronger within your foundation. Also, like something within you, like I don't know, you may be, there's, you know, you're going to start, you may, there with this realization, you may see things differently, or there may be you know, this big energetic shift within you here, okay? And it's yeah. Yeah, what did I say? We have soulmates, divine masculine with Mars energy, taking with karmic ties and transformation here. Somehow this like deeper knowing of yourself, okay? Releasing some sort of uncertainty about yourself is also calling in some sort of soulmate here. Some of you, it's a matter of actually releasing this certain masculine's energy, realizing your own roots, your own foundation, right? Because I'm picking up too, pile 3, somebody that it's like this energy of somebody, could be a water sign, feeling like they have you out of your own territory, something like that. And it's, you know, and it's making you, it could make you feel uncomfortable or imbalanced or not supported or something like that. And so there's like this energy of making you feel less than, not knowing who you really are. And there is this like energy of you like being like the chief's daughter, you know what I mean, or like the, you know, the king's daughter or the pharaoh's daughter, you know, I don't know, like you, I am picking up on a daughter, but it could also be son, okay? But I feel like, you know, there is this energy of it being predominantly feminine energy with this reading here, but it doesn't have to be. But it's like you hold this, you're gaining some sort of enlightenment about your ranking, okay, your spiritual ranking. And I hate to even like say that, because it's like we're all God's children, but like as far as you know, your connection with the divine and certain things, like right, we all experience things differently and stuff like that. So there's like this energy of like where you are energetically, you know what I'm saying? Because it feels like pile 3, there's an energy, especially going back to this foundation, right? There's an energy that makes me feel like they want you to question your foundation, want you to question who you are and whatnot. And so there is this deeper enlightenment that's coming towards you to help build this confidence. Okay? I love that. Nice. Thank you, pile 3. I love you. Okay, pile 4, if you chose this dolphin here, okay, this is your reading. So originally I was going for a shark, I remember when I was drawing this, and ended up drawing a dolphin. That might be significant, okay? There could be like this energy of, it's funny, okay, that makes sense, because now listen to this. So the notes that I put about dolphin, it says improve communication, harmony, listen with empathy, express ourselves with love and understanding. So this makes me feel like there could be a shift in a perception, whether it be about you or it be about somebody else, on how they're perceived, right? I was going to draw this as a shark at first, okay? But it ended up being a dolphin. You know, a lot of people are like, shark, you know? You know, whereas if it's a dolphin, people are like, oh my gosh, you know, paparazzi, get the dolphin, you know? They want to hear the dolphin speak. They want to see if the dolphin knows tricks. But the shark, it's like, get away, you know? So there is something about that here, okay? Pile 4, there's definitely something about that happening. So again, this could be something that is changing within you, or this is something that is changing around you regarding your energy, all right? Let's see. We have communication, missing piece. Ooh, death. What does pile 4 need to know? So we have spirit guides and divination. Interesting. So divination and spirit guides, this could be one reason why people were looking at you some type of way. Okay, maybe pile 4, you're a very spiritual pile. Okay, maybe you're really into divination, or you just you have different practices. You know, whether they, you know, and you connect with spirit guides and things like that here. Okay, maybe you're into mediumship. So yeah, there's this energy of you know, especially with that, you know, kind of a misunderstanding, that could be why people were uncertain, right? And why people were maybe quick to kind of draw you as a shark here rather than a dolphin. We have chakra clearing here, okay? Spirit realm, meditation, inner child. Yeah, you are definitely, with spirit realm, meditation, inner child, okay? You are definitely spiritual, okay? You're on a healing path for sure with inner child and chakra clearing, all right? Some of you are actually improving communication with your guides. Okay, that's something else that's coming through as well. Like improving, you know what I mean? Like you're getting better at it. You're taking more time. You're developing more spiritual practices. This could also be too something that you are, a shift within you about your spirituality, okay? For some of you, pile 4, I'm picking up on an energy where you may have realized like later on in life about you being an empath or something like that, right? You were suddenly, you went through this awakening or something where things suddenly shifted for you, and it maybe was not an easy journey, and so that could have created kind of, especially if you experienced a lot of attacks, right? And I'm picking up on somebody, pile 4, who probably was very like I wouldn't have chose this life for me. I don't know why God chose this life for me. Like that type of energy, okay? And something here, right? Like it's caused a lot of nightmares. It's caused a lot of, but it seems to be that there is something that's shifting, right? Whereas like I was going to draw a shark, right? Maybe the way that you would show up at one point, very much like showing your teeth and like, don't mess with me, into this dolphin, into like this like, very friendly, kind energy here, okay? So it seems to be that there is like, again, some sort of acceptance, and it could be, and like I said, in many different ways, the way that this is showing up. But I definitely see you like experiencing like new kinds of communication with your guides, right? New just really opening up to that. Look, synchronicity, transformation, and heart activation. Yeah, you're going through a major spiritual shift. And it's going to be so good, because I feel like, look, we have burning love and we have hidden treasure. There's like something that you're going to discover within this as well. Okay, again, I feel like this has to do with something within you or about you, or maybe like some sort of significant gift that you have, or something that you could do with a gift, or it feels like but also I feel too there, it's like almost how you can relate to the people that may have been misjudging you as well, right? There is this kind of understanding of like, no, not everyone understands my life, right? And it's like it's not really okay for them to judge me, but maybe I should maybe I should make some sort of halfway effort to be somewhat relatable to those around me, but not in a unhealthy people chasing type of pleasing type of energy, but in a if your life is completely consumed by things that like literally nobody resonates with, like maybe maybe find something and again, it's not out of that's only going to be for some people who have found balance in their other practices and are able to kind of you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so this feels like some sort of gift that's being given to you here, some sort of newfound communication with your guides, and some sort of transformation in the way that you view something, as well as the way that maybe some people view you. Okay, so okay, cool anyways I love you guys so much. Yeah, divine timing, butterfly effect. Yeah, some of you are, it's there's a shift that's happening here, okay? So, okay. Anyways, pile 4, I love you. Thank you. We'll see you next time. High five. If you chose this like little slug bag looking car here, okay, the color yellow's coming to mind. I don't know if it's just because, you know, yellow slug bugs have always popped out to me, but just the color yellow might be significant. But because they didn't really have like spiritual meaning of a slug bug, right? Like, of the vehicle. Okay, I looked up the beetle, and then I also looked up like the chariot with the car. Okay, so the beetle is strength, good luck, creation, teamwork, and rebirth. Okay, and the chariot / the car is action, change, victory, success, moving in or out of a situation, and triumph. Okay, so something yellow, the color yellow being associated with the solar plexus, and then I feel like you're having you're triumphing over something and calling your power back from something, and like you know, it makes me feel like you're like charging it on head first. You know what I'm saying? Like having the strength to like go through this kind of like rebirth. It's like facing something head on here. Taking action towards something, to triumph over something, to bring in some sort of change. It's also number 5, which fives are change. They're also reminding me that like beetles, Egyptians, scarabs, right? They're very ancient, okay, but they have this like ancient wisdom. They also have like ancient purpose. There's something about what it is that you could be trying to change, what it is that you may, you know, having triumph over, could be something that's very old. Okay, so whether it be old in this lifetime or old in another lifetime, something about a book also, sorry, book energy just came through. Random. Maybe something about like taking long drives or needing to take a drive, or maybe even some sort of travel here, okay? There may be some sort of travel involved. But yeah, the shadow self, like triumphing over something. And it makes me feel like, you know, like you're really taking action, right? Like using discipline in order to do this. Yeah, look, shadow self and mirroring. Yeah? Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. But I'm proud of you because it makes me feel like you know, you're like looking at this with eternal wisdom. You know what I mean? Through wisdom. You're not looking at it from a space of like, you know, yeah. And because of this, there's some sort of butterfly effect. There's some sort of rebirth that's happening here. Yeah? Uh-huh. The archangels are behind it all. You know what I'm saying? The angels are here. The angels. We have the death, the phoenix rising, and the soulmates. Okay? Yeah, so it makes me... Mm-hmm. Yes. Balancing ego. We have the dreams. This could also be somebody else's energy, right? Going through this, but I feel like it's you too, because of the mirroring, right? You and somebody else are kind of going through this experience at the same time, in which you're like burning something. It makes me feel like you're releasing something. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I felt like saying burning something. I remember the phoenix rising was here, right? There's something that you're ending, you're putting a death to here, okay? And it's tied into your shadow self, and it's for your growth. You're turning this into wisdom. You're turning these fears into wisdom here. Awakening in waves of change. Exactly. Exactly. Like the car also represents movement, right? Things changing, things evolving, things growing here, okay? And there's like this energy of like it's almost like you're not blindly, you know how when you go through like the Ascension, right? Or like the spiritual journey, like we have divine feminine at the bottom of the deck with the yin and yang here, underneath that darkest fear. So like balancing out these darkest fears here, it's like, you know, oftentimes they you know, to reference the moon as like, it could be like talking about like a dark night of the soul, or you know, a spiritual awakening, because you know, the moonlight isn't nearly as bright as the sunlight, and you have, you know, only the moon to help guide you through this. There's like this energy of you're now like walking in the sun, okay, while also navigating this awakening, right? So it's like you've come out of like the darkest parts, and so you have this very self-awareness, and it's like there's this like, you know, something is going on. It's like you're able to like take things on head first, right? Like you there's no delay, right? You take action, like you know, hop in the vehicle and get going, right? Like you're not wasting any time. And so yeah, there's like this energy of like letting something burn. You're letting something burn in order to create room for the new, right? In order so like the new can be rebirthed, you know. The phoenix has to go all the way, right? It has to burn completely in order for it to be reborn. Yeah. Anything else for pile 5? Yeah, surrender, spirit realm. Alright, guys. Yep, that's what I have for you. Okay, love you.